This is question 1 for my evaluation of my opening title sequence, which is, in what ways does your media product use, develop, and/or challenge forms and conventions of media products? Well, I tried to do these things by analysing 5 different opening title sequences. And the only reason you can see 4 images right now is because I forgot to include Mrs. Doubtfire, but I promise I did analyse it. The first opening title sequence I analysed was a TV series called Les Revenants, which is French for The Return. It was a French TV drama. And I analysed this because I wasn't really sure what kind of path I wanted my opening title to go on. But I knew I wanted landscape to be involved. So I looked at this for inspiration on how to shoot landscapes and what kind of shots imply what kind of tone, what kind of message, and so on and so forth. I tried to understand how they use diegetic and non-diegetic sounds. Did they rely solely on non-diegetic sound and just simply go for music? Or did they add a bit of extra diegetic sound to make it feel more real, more like you're in the countryside? And it definitely helped in terms of taking shots, in terms of when it's good to take the right shot. Maybe there's like an animal in the background that you might want to get, like a bird or something, and I thought that was really helpful. The next extract I looked at was Forrest Gump, and I looked at this because I had decided that I wanted my character to be a little bit different from society, a little bit in their own world, and the kind of facial expressions I think Forrest Gump presents is similar to the ones I want my character to. So yeah, sort of in their own world, just looking at things with a different perspective. And I think Forrest and the character in my opening title sequence have that in common, and they have other characteristics in common too, which I looked further into. The next extract I looked at was Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and this was because of the comedy element, and the comedy element was a very good, was very helpful for me when planning my opening title sequence, because I wanted it to be a comedy. I knew that. But I also looked at it for its opening titles because they were done very creatively, because not only did they animate their opening titles, they also made them match the sort of action that was going on in the sequence. For example, there's a girl running on a record player, and on the record player they write who composed the music, so I thought that was very cleverly done. And yeah, comedy element also. Which is also why I looked at Mrs. Doubtfire for the comedy element, because this was the point when I definitely knew I wanted my opening title sequence to be a comedy, and I needed to know what kind of jokes made people laugh, and you can only fit so many jokes into one opening title, subtle or not subtle. And also, Mrs. Doubtfire provided a very family feeling. It's the sort of movie you would watch with your family all together, mostly because it involves a family. And I wanted to make sure my opening title sequence is universal and include that family element. Another extract I looked at was Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and the opening title sequence for this involved a boy with a huge imagination, which I thought was matched very well with my character. And Shark Boy and Lava Girl also includes very good special effects, which I think if my character has very good imagination, I might need, because if they can imagine it, I'm going to have to create it within the opening title sequence. Okay, so that's question 1. If you would like to move on to question 2, you can click on the fast forward or next button, whichever you prefer. Thank you very much. Bye!